Once upon a time in a small village at the edge of a big lake lived a poor fisherman and his wife. They lived in a little broken hut and were poor and miserable. One day, the fisherman was out on his rickety boat trying to catch a fish to eat when all of a sudden he felt his line go taut and give a big splash. And as he struggled to reel it in, he thought to himself, well, whatever is on the other side of this line is definitely big enough to feed my family for a whole week. And as he got closer to the shore, he could see that it was a big golden fish, and as it flopped around on the ground, it looked up at him with its glistening eyes and said, "Please let me go, and I will grant you 3 wishes." The fisherman was shocked. He had heard stories of magical fish, but never thought he would actually find one. He thought long and hard about what he wanted. "Well, you're a very beautiful fish and I'd like to eat you, but I know that if I did, I wouldn't get any more fish for the rest of my life. So instead, I want to be rich." The fish waved its magic tail, and poof, the fisherman's boat became a magnificent yacht, complete with gold trim and silk sails. "Now go," said the fish, "and don't ask for more riches or I won't help you again." The fisherman smiled and took off in his fancy new boat, happy to finally be rich. But when he got home, his wife was not impressed by the boat. She was unimpressed by the gold trim, by the silk sails, and most of all, she was unimpressed by him. "You silly peasant," she said, "you should have asked for a cottage, at least a nice little cottage that we could live in." So the fisherman went back to the lake and called out to the fish, "Hey, fish, fish, come here, please." And the fish, irritated that he had wasted one of his wishes, granted him a cottage. The fisherman returned home, only to have his wife throw him out. "Get out," she said. "You think that a cottage is all I want? I want a castle." So the fisherman went back to the lake and pleaded with the fish to give him a castle. And when the fish finally relented, he raced home and told his wife the good news. But she just threw him out again. This time she wanted to be queen of an entire kingdom. So the fisherman went back to the lake and asked the fish for a crown. But when the fish heard him out, it exploded in anger. "I am sick and tired of you peasants and your ridiculous demands. You have wasted 2 of my 3 wishes, and all you have to show for it is a stupid crown." "Well, here's your queen," it yelled, "and may your wish turn out to be as vapid and shallow as you are." And with that, it splashed away. The fisherman sat down on the ground next to his crown and started to cry. A kind old woman who had been watching the whole thing from behind a tree walked over and asked him why he was crying. He explained everything to her, how he used to be poor, how he wished to be rich, but now he had nothing to show for it but a useless crown. The old woman looked at him and said, "Sometimes when we try to improve our lives, we forget to be grateful for what we already have. You used to be poor and now you are rich. Yes, maybe you could be richer, but you could also be much, much poorer. Look around you, young man. Do you see that beautiful lake? Do you see those tall trees? Do you feel the wind on your face and the sun on your skin? Do you smell that fresh-cut grass? These are all things that money simply can't buy. And if you are not grateful for them, then no amount of money will ever make you happy." The fisherman thought about what she said and realized that she was right. He was so busy wishing for more and more that he had forgotten to appreciate what he already had. So he thanked the old woman for her wisdom and decided to go home and be grateful for the life that he had. The moral of this story is greed will destroy your happiness. Learn to be grateful for what you have.